EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the rugged Pacific coast of Oregon, it's opening round coverage of the Pacific Championship. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top of the leaderboard at 8 under par. We get the round started here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at a couple of ticks under 400 yards. A safe drive should get you a nice uphill look to this green, but getting on the right tier is a must unless you want to start your day with a 70-foot putt. Ooh, and a tough start to the morning here. That one a bit wild and into some early trouble. So even from the thick stuff, a chance still to possibly reach this green in regulation. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. Wow, this would be some 3 right here. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1, and she'll quickly get it to 1 under par. The second hole, a par 3 measuring 220 yards. In theory, it's a straightforward, though long, par 3. 2 bunkers left and short shouldn't be in play, but the hole does play deceivingly uphill, so a solid strike is a must. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now this, her second into this par 3. Ten-foot putt left. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. A lot of you out there can relate to that. She'll finish that off as that is in for double bogey. And she's going to fall here to +1. On to our first par 5 of the round, the 563-yard third hole. Bunkers dot the fairway on each side, and they're penal. But if you can avoid those, you'll find a wide, receptive green that will yield its share of 3s and 4s. This one's starting a hair right.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe two. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. Frank, I'm always amazed at how quickly fortunes can change in this game. Big number on the previous hole, and a big shot right here, maybe to get it all back.
Well, they only change if you've got skill, Rich. We saw the mess as you detailed on the previous hole. But to all of a sudden stand up and hit a shot like that, show us the skill on this par 5, that makes the difference.
Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. So now eyeing this one for birdie. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the 3rd. Next up, we reach the par 4 4th, measuring out at 443 yards. The bunker left of the fairway complicates things a bit, and it is easy to run a tee shot right through the fairway. But if you do wind up in the short grass, the approach shot is one of the most panoramic in golf. They call that position A. That's going to be right down the middle. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. We turn to Nota Begay the 3rd for this look at birdie.
And this may go just a fraction to the right, but otherwise it's flat and it's makeable.
Nah, that's going to wander off to the right, leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and she's going to hold on here at even par. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 5th. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4. And that will make it onto the putting surface, but ultimately, not a real good shot. You got to think 2 putts will work out fine from here, but this is a long look for birdie. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and she'll remain at even par. We continue our turn northward along the bluffs as we come to the par 3 6th. It's another stout one at 217 yards. Most golfers will be happy to play toward the right center part of this large green and stay away from the trouble, including the cliff on the left. One needed to put on the brakes, but could not, and this will wind up over the green. Looking now at her second to this par 3.
Just nothing really on that chip shot. It's a waste.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And that's going to drop her down to 1 over. We make our turn away from the ocean now and head to the par 4 7. At 411 yards, it offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second, the green that is one of the more difficult on the course. This one starting up that left side. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Steeply up the hill here. This is going to play very long. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And she'll stay at 1 over. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or vomit over those 2 fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach.
Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in. Shame, good opportunity, but that ball just sailed on by.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
It would be easy to overcomplicate this kind of putt, but I've been in there, I've had a look. It's a straight one, it's flat overall, so come on, give it a good run.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And her score's going to stay right where it is. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5-9. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Right around 6 feet here for birdie. Oh, right by the hole. The longer putts, you don't mind as much. The short ones, they tend to sting. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will make this a front 9 of 37, 1 over par. The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Now this, for birdie at 10.
And this very makeable here. I see almost no break.
That's the way to start the backside. A perfect read. It's a birdie at number 10. On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green. This started toward the left side. Beautiful tempo to that swing. This is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Second shot. Good look at the green. Nothing to it. Very well judged there. A 4-footer here for birdie. Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11. They make their par 3s long here at Bandon Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that putt bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And she'll remain at 1 under par. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. That will do just fine. That's a well-struck three-wood there. Doesn't make it home to the green, but puts himself in a good position.
Yeah, avoids the trouble, Rich, and more importantly, in prime position to get this up and down.
Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. On a course with so many great vistas, this is visually a tough hole, this par 4 14. Look out in the fairway and you'll see pot bunkers to contend with in your landing area. If you can stay left of the danger, you will have a better look into an elongated green.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
I really like her golf swing, and that's another good shot. She should be happy with that one.
This for birdie now at 14.
Now, it would be tempting to leave this one short. You can worry so much about the break that you forget to hit it. Demands a firm stroke.
Needed that to turn a little more, but it hung out wide. Okay, good putt on the par here at 14. And she'll remain at 2 under. Four holes to go as we come to the par 3 15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one in the center of this plateau green is not a bad play here. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3. This from about 10 feet. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And her score is going to stay right where it is. This is one of the signature holes here at Bandon Dunes, the par 4 16. Some golfers play for the upper fairway, which gives you a bit of an angle to the green. Others, they stay down low, which is maybe a little safer. A third option is just to try and carry it over everything, but beware the pot bunkers and the gorse if you choose option C. Well, that's on a pretty good line so far. Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. From 4 feet for birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse, right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say. Well, this is tucked way left. That might have been okay if it stayed in that thinner rough, but I think this popped into that deeper area. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in 2 with a good shot here. Okay, so good work there to get this back out into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par.
This is a 9-footer. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And she's going to drop to 2 under par. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in 2. This one tugged just a bit, the wind going to push it a little. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Nope. So she will tap that in for her par at 18. And that will make this a 2-under opening round of 70. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your own game.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.